This is like some school. How cool is this, right, Miguel? Why couldn't I go to a school like this? I mean, it's just beautiful. I love the mural. I mean, everything is just, I love this school. Anyway, Mayor Bowser and Chancellor Farabee, thank you for joining us as well. And for families across the country.
Now, where does he think he's going?
I told you to do Biden. Now we done lost a damn vote. We done lost a vote. That's gonna go to Trump. God damn.
Stop worshiping these people like they're fucking God.
Ain't nobody worshiping them. But God damn it, Chris, we need somebody in there with motherfucking sense. He vote independent.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? You know what I said do when you go in there. You go.
That's what I did.
No, you did. You go in there. This shit funny. I told you. I said go Democrat Biden. Now there's a fucking vote that we done lost that can fucking go to Trump.
This is why I don't do politics, and I will never do this again.
He said he ain't gonna vote again. Oh.
El agua cara que llueve del cielo. Te quiero porque quiero que me quieras, porque como tú no hay nadie más bonito de soñar.
Chinga que Tranquilo, güey. Tranquilo. Hey, good morning, everybody. Joey, baby. Good morning. Hobo chili recipe. Damn. Hobo chili recipe. Now I'm going to start talking about food. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Cough is brought to you by CBDX. How's it going, everybody? Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Yeah, today is Tuesday. Election day is coming up for most of the country in less than a month. Nobody's really talking about the election. Tomorrow, the 20th, there's going to be a Curtis Sliwa versus Eric Adams debate for New York City mayor. So I'm probably going to cover that. There's no AEW tomorrow, so I'm probably going to cover that. Curtis Sliwa versus Eric Adams. I'm gonna drop the cap. Watch me spill my drink again today. Hold on. So I'm most likely gonna cover the Curtis Sliwa debate versus the Black Bill de Blasio. And that's what I want to talk about today, black privilege. I'm not gonna get banned today because I'm gonna try to be careful with the things that I say. But I was watching a video in the morning that just came out an hour ago from Mr. Reagan. And even before he did the video, geez, CBDX. I think I'm back. So, I was looking at some campaign videos, and they're very, like, New York today, the New York Board of Health declares racism as a public health crisis. So we're going to blame everything on racism. I'm getting kind of tired of this. Everything is racism. We never discuss the solution because everything is about racism. You're racist. It's getting annoying. It's getting played out. Everything is racism. So I heard this on the news today, and then I saw the Mr. Reagan video. So I'm like, you know what? I feel a little bit bold this morning to talk about this. So New York City Board of Health declares racism a public health crisis. You're like, New York City Board of Health declared racism Let me show you guys so you don't see that I'm lying. This is the news. All right, this is the news. New York City Board of Health declared racism a public health crisis, citing America's history of slavery. Wow. Let's bring it back. Let's bring back the history of slavery. Let's bring it back. And the devastating outcomes for minorities during the coronavirus pandemic. The anti-racism resolution was approved by 11 member 11 member board and 11 member board Monday, whose members are largely appointed by Major Bill de Blasio. So they're all going to go around and say yes, 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 yes. The resolution calls for the city health department to implement policies to address racism and its own research and policies, including a racially just recovery from COVID-19, as well as other actions to address this public health crisis in the short and long term. To build a healthier New York City, we must confront racism as a public health crisis. So, ladies and gentlemen, racism is giving you cancer. Racism is giving you diabetes. Racism is holding you back, ladies and gentlemen. Racism is holding you from waking up this morning and accomplishing what you need to do. As a matter of fact, I forgot to tweet that I'm live right now, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to see what racism does? It makes me forget things. Racism makes me very forgetful. And that's not a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm already, look, damn, I forgot. Oh, man. I didn't retweet. Look at that racism. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, good morning, Rational Times. Man, racism has my mind all messed up this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, whenever you do something wrong, just do what black people do. Just blame it on racism. That's what I'm starting to do. I'm like, oh, I'm late to work. Oh, racism. You know how that racism goes. 1 minute here, 1 minute racism, and then you're 15 minutes late. This racism. It's the public health crisis. You're sick. Doctor tells you, hey, why is your high blood pressure high? It's this damn racism, doc. This racism has my blood pressure out of control. That's how you gotta. That's the way it is. Because I'm gonna play some videos of some politicians I was looking at this morning. I wake up in the morning. I kid you not, ladies and gentlemen. I wake up in the morning. I'm like, damn, what the hell am I gonna talk about this morning? So I gotta come up with a show. I try to do it the night before. I try to cover things that nobody else has covered. I don't want to be a repeat of what anybody else is doing. I'm trying to do my separate. I don't want to, you see the same thing twice in a day. No. I'm trying to come up with some different stuff. So if it doesn't come out good, it's my racism. All right. My racism is preventing me to put on a better show. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to combat this racism right now so I could produce a better show. I think racism is holding back my show. And we got to put an end to it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to figure it out today. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to tweet. Legal Latino is live for your morning drive. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to tweet myself. I thought I did. I don't know. It's damn racism, man. And these politicians, I wrote to them for your morning drive. If you are late to work, racism is. All right. Really quick, even with our friend James, right? Racism is holding him back from meeting the woman of his dreams, Eliana. Racism. I blame James. If you're watching me, I'm sorry for everything, but I figured out what's holding you back. Racism, man. Racism and fascism go together. So honestly, racism is the problem. I don't think it's your look, it's racism. But I'll say that for another time. Let's get back to this. We could say that for another time. But honestly, racism. Congratulations, AEW CM Punk beats WWE SmackDown. Congratulations, AEW. Hey, what's up, Irrational Time? Check out Irrational Time. Like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. All right, hold on. Let me see. There we go. I got you. There we go. I got my link. Let me put this on Twitter. Hey, good morning, Smiley. Good morning, Smiley. I don't sleep, man. I'm like, I got my link, Legal Latino 88. Oh, 88 episode, Black and Pride. All right. So if you are late to work, blame it on your morning drive. You are late to work, blame it on racism. All right, let's go. Let's do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. All right, I was distracted by racism. I had a tweet. My show's about racism today. So, it held me back. All right, we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Yeah, I am. I am. I'm gonna do a chef legal. The problem is, right? My kitchen. I'll show you guys my kitchen. It's see, that's my kitchen over there, right? I don't know if you guys saw it, but it's kind of messy right now. I'm a guy. I'm a single guy. I'm a little messy. Don't be Fernando. Don't be racist. Um, the lighting kind of sucks, and I don't have like an island. So I gotta figure it out. There's like no counter space, and I don't know. It's a little. I'm gonna try it before I move from here. I'm gonna do a cooking show. Don't worry. I'm gonna do one. You know what I'm looking to buy too? A judge robe. I appreciate the PayPal. I got some nice PayPals yesterday. Shout out to Mysterious, Mike. Appreciate you guys. Be Smiley. Appreciate you. Well, chili recipe. I got some. Like I said, I spend $100 to do the show. I pay $80 for the internet and $25 for StreamYards. So I already broke even. That's the thing. You gotta put in money into your business and to kicks off. But this damn racism is holding me back, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get into that today. And the thing is, the robe, right? It was a cap and gown from a graduation, and I got it from Goodwill for like $4. My cat threw up on it, and I didn't want to wash it. And I was like, I threw it out. So I've been trying to look for a cap and gown at Goodwill. It's been hard. Then I looked on eBay, and it's $25 with the hair. I got the gavel. The gavel's here somewhere, or is in my car. But I do have the gavel. I did bring it with me, and yeah. James could use Judge Legal right now, an attorney, but it's just I don't want to. I don't want to talk about that because we need to get to the root first, racism. So in New York City, ladies and gentlemen, where is it? Where's my article? I already lost it. Here we go. All right. The COVID-19. Let's skip this. All right, let's go to racism. Let's go to the more important part. Remember this guy, ladies and gentlemen? We played this Gupta guy before. We played him before. He was talking Spanish, remember? Racism is a serious public health threat that directly affects the well being of millions of Americans like me. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I have high blood pressure because of racism. I've been telling you guys this. Oh man, this is incredible. So I could go back to eating salt, kosher salt. Oh, it's stupid racism. As a result, it affects the health of our entire nation. Racism is not just a discrimination against one group based on the color of their skin or their race or ethnicity, but the structural barriers that impact racial, and how many times have I got to read racial? Impact racial and ethnic groups differently to influence where a person lives. Ladies and gentlemen, racism affects us where we live, where we breathe, what we eat. Racism is bad. And I'm glad we're going to be tackling this very damn racism, man. Like, YouTube can't tell me nothing because hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. YouTube can't tell me nothing because I'm reading an article about racism. Where they work, where they play, your children are breathing in racism, ladies and gentlemen. Where they gather in the community. So where you think you're protecting yourself from COVID-19, you're not protecting yourself against racism. And I cannot wait until we get there's fewer and fewer vaccines out there. We need a vaccine for racism, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you this right now. The FDA needs to work on that vaccine right away to end racism. We need to end the racism. I'm telling you, this is the New York City Health. Dave Chusky. Racism is a serious public threat that directly affects the well-being of millions of Americans. We read that already. Look at these people. The director, there we go, Dr. Rochelle Walensky. I wonder where she's from. Walensky. It said racism is a serious public health threat. You know what? That's going to be the title of my show today. Racism is I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you want to blame your problems on bad eating. You want to blame, no, it's racism. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I let me see if I worded it right. I put my title is now right. Black and pride privilege racism is a serious public health threat. All right, there we go. I changed the title. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just hope after today's show, we're less racist. You know, I preach you guys how to be healthy. I'm juicing. I'm drinking healthy stuff. You know, taking care of my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, my heart has been feeling a lot better. I don't know if you remember episodes 40s after I had COVID. I had high blood pressure. My heart was hurting a lot. I really want to give thanks to like CBDX because I had some bad some flour that was making me feel bad, and CBDX. I'm gonna make a separate video on CBDX, and it's something that's been making me feeling really, really good, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna lie, it's not a gimmick. CBDX, the Blue Dream, has been really. I've been going to the gym the past few days. You guys know if you watch me every day. For those that watch me, I appreciate you guys. I told you, every episode's like an episode. You're watching like my life, my documentary, and I talk about what goes on, but it's like my life documentary. I've been kind of documenting myself, my thoughts too, in this show. If you look past all the racism in this show, you see what I'm talking about. Just ignore the racism, and I try to put out a life lesson, you know, like in every show. Hey, good morning, human skin lampy. I hope you're still not after my skin. Because since I'm not circumcised, you know, like you're probably looking for that extra skin, but I need that extra skin to protect me from racism. Nah, CBDX, check it out, CBDX, promo code ROTC. I also got a link, but the ROTC link gives you 20% off. I think mine's only gives you $5 off, and you're better off with the 20% off. But I have a link, and I get like $10. But I just ordered yesterday again. I'm telling you this, right? I'm gonna make a video on it. I was gonna do it yesterday in the gym. I was feeling really good. You guys know I used to be very fat, and I lost weight. I lost weight with cannabis. I'm 36 years old. I started using it 6 years ago. I used to drink a lot, very alcoholic. I used to be fat, 260 pounds. I think I was fat because of racism, but I think it was mostly because of alcohol. And I started, you know, consuming cannabis. Wow, look at that fat lady on TV. And I started consuming cannabis, and it got me away from alcohol. And it got me to the gym. Because, you know, you could be high and function and do other things. But when you're drunk and you go to the gym drunk, nah, you take some cannabis. So there's certain cannabis, certain cannabinoids, and there's one THCV. THCV is what's in Blue Dream, and Blue Dream is what's in the cartridge. What THCV does, it suppresses your appetite. And that's the one that I've been looking for, THCV. It suppresses your appetite. So they got a bunch of Delta. Um, Let me see. Ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not. I did a paper on this stuff. I did a college paper, which I'm going to share one day. I have it. So you guys don't think I'm lying. Yo, legal Latino. No, listen. I got into cannabis. I like cannabis is science. Let's take a break from the racism for a second. So this is THCV, tetrahydrocannabinol, right? THCB is a homolog of tetrahydrocannabinoid, THC, having a propo 3-carbon side chain. So that means it has 3 on the sides. Chain of pento 5-carbon group on the molecule, which makes it produce very different effects from THC. So the chemistry, right? Similar, THCV has 7 possible double bond isomers and 30 stereoisomers. I took chemistry just for this. I wrote a chemistry paper on this. But I just want to show you the benefits. Reducing blood sugar, right? This is the important part right here, all right? THCV is a new potential treatment against obesity-associated glucose intolerance with pharmacology different from that of CB1 inverse agonist and antagonist. So it reduces your blood sugar. Another thing it does, appetite control. THC increases appetite, also known as the munchies, by acting as CB1 agonist and a CB1 antagonist. THCV has shown to reduce appetite in mural models. Ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not, I've been eating less since I've been using the Blue Dream, the THCV. I kid you not, I've been eating less. I just ate yesterday because I wanted to eat late last night, but I haven't been eating all day. It has been suppressing my appetite. I eat because I have to eat, but I'm easily taking back my shakes. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, I took a break from the shakes. Now I'm drinking the shakes because I have to eat something. I have to drink something, but I'm not hungry. It suppresses my appetite. So I kid you not, Blue Dream. I ordered 4 more yesterday. I already had 4 on deck. I ordered 4 more. They raised the prices on it already. But I mean, it's been helping me out. I'm not lying. Like I also sold a CBD oil before, right, from Prime My Body. It was $150. That's a lot of money. I tried it, but it really didn't do anything. Like it was good, but it was $150. This stuff is like $25 a cartridge. I go with the cartridge. I'm telling you this right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not being. Hey, good morning, Blues. Good morning. So check it out. Look, that's my link. They gave me a link. They told me to refer a friend, so I'm referring a friend. Anybody is interested, I get credit for it. But for ROTC, I want to thank ROTC. They're the one that introduced this, right? And this is something that I've honestly been looking for. THCV. I'm gonna show you right now, ladies and gentlemen. You think this is? Oh man, I was at the gym yesterday working out, and I'm like, I miss this feeling. Getting high, but not having the munchies. Well, you can find it a lot of places, but let's go to Leafly, right? Let's go to Blue Dream. Hey, good morning, Fruity Ahoy. Good morning. Try the Delta 8 is legal in most states. I mean, it's legal where I'm at. The other one isn't legal, but it's legal here. So legal Latino heat only does legal things legally. So I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, the blue dream has been suppressing my appetite. I'm going to the gym since I started CBDX about a week ago. I've been more focused on the gym. I've been cleaning my place more. I've been more I don't get like high like, hey dudes, man, what's up guys? Oh man, this racism is, oh, nah, JJ Stunner, man, this the blue dream suppresses my appetite, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm losing weight because of this. Is what I've been searching for. I lost weight with Durban poison. There's only 4 strains that have THCV. Blue Dream is one of them. It's THCV. It suppresses your appetite. And I'm at the gym hitting the pen. I'm feeling focused. I'm feeling like I'm 30 years old again. I'm listening to Eminem, Mom Spaghettis. Man, I can't wait to go to the gym again today. The other day I went hard, and then my legs were hurting. I had to not go to the gym for 3 days. Hey, how's it going, JJ Stone? Let me see how hooked up my man JJ Stone. And then I saw JJ Stoner enjoy, man, JJ Stoner show. Check out JJ Stoner. He goes after Daywave. James, I don't know who Daywave is. Royce, I don't know, but I know that guy does a show after me. I don't know why Royce's show starts right after I never met the guy, but he has a show. And then the other guy, JJ Stoner, who I don't know, James. I never met JJ Stoner. I don't know these guys. All I know is that they have a show later on. So I don't know who they are, James, all right? I'm not promoting them, but, racism, all right? So I kid you not, ladies and gentlemen, the CBDX Blue Dream, man, I haven't been eating. I had pancakes and eggs on Sunday. I had it like at 8 o'clock at night. On Sunday, I was hitting the blue pen. That's the day I did the James videos, right? And then when Trumpster Bob, I didn't eat the whole day, ladies and gentlemen. I was gonna make pancakes and eggs in the morning, and then I was on the phone, and then I did the James video, and then I don't know what the hell. I was watching football. I had a snack, and I didn't make breakfast. And then at nighttime, I'm over here cooking pancakes and scrambled eggs late at night, eating breakfast. And I'm like, THCV, you're suppressing my appetite again. So I'm telling you, you guys think that I didn't write a paper on cannabis? I was in school, man. Going to college, I remember I went the first few years of college without getting high. What a waste of time. My senior year in college, I was just high the whole time. I was in class, like all spaced out. The stupid teacher, like just talking. Stupid teachers with their ponytails, like all these dumb liberal professors, like, hey guys, and I'm just like, uh-huh. It just made college better. It made it for a better experience. I'm not, if you do college without getting high, that you're just wasting your time. You're just wasting your time in college. Because if I wasn't high the last senior year, I would have now graduated. Imagine sitting through imagine sitting through chemistry. And I wrote a chemistry paper about this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys don't think I'm lying. Hey, good morning, Danny. Say good morning, Rocketman, Rocky Matrix. Good morning, Daryl Levin. Good morning, Hobo Chili Recipe. Oh, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. You think? Look, I wrote this paper November 16th, 2017. I misspelled some words. English is my second language. I'm not, racism, holds me back from writing proper English. But, I wrote this paper. I'm not giving up any. So, you see, the chemistry of cannabis. I'm just going to, a little bit of it. Let me sound proper. Cannabinoids. The Chemistry of Cannabis by Robert Herrera. November 16th, 2017. Abstract. The objective of this research is to explain the medical benefits and critical compounds of the controversial plant called cannabis sativa. The first cannabinoid receptor were discovered in the 1980s, with the human brain having more cannabinoid receptors than any G protein coupled receptors. The two principal cannabinoids are THC and CBD that offer many therapeutic benefits when it binds to our endocannabinoid system. Several studies have implicated that CB1 and CB2 receptors are responsible for maintenance of the homeostasis in health and disease. There is such chemistry involved in this plant. What does the future hold for the future research in this controversial plant with so many medicinal purposes and ailments with such few studies? There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I wrote a paper on that. I got a B. My grammar is not there. I'm not a lot of you guys. My grammar sucks. I mean, what the hell do you expect from a legal Latino? So, I'm just showing you some stuff, really quick. Let me see. I can show you that. Look, see? Just really quick. Just, really quick. Hold on. Where the hell am I? Here we go. So you see right there, legal Latino in college. See it right there. I'm in college, 420, man. I was just a college guy, a few years ago. And in school, I learned about racism. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're gonna get back to racism. I was just showing you some stuff. So I wanted to show you my fat pictures real quick. How I got in shape with cannabis, smoking weed. Like, I don't know if you guys could see. So I'm showing you this because I'm gonna make a sorry that I stutter a lot, like Stutter John. But I don't know if you guys could see that. But I was very lean, ripped. And that's what I've been looking for, THCV, which is the one Blue Dream, which is the one that they have in CBDX. I kid you not, ladies and gentlemen. This stuff, that's me right there, smoking that kush in my friend's garden in California. I don't know if you guys could see that. But but legal, like, even with my friend, I told him I'm looking for THCV, and that's what Blue Dream is, the one that they have on CBDX. So check it out. Use the promo code RTC. You get the 20% off. I don't think I put my link there because they gave me a referral link. I posted there. If anybody wants to help me out, because I get $10, but you only save $5. For me, honestly, just go with the ROTC code because you get the 20% off. I don't know if you can mix both, but I'm telling you that right now. It's to help people out. This Blue Dream stuff suppresses your appetite. Take it from me, and we'll do a recap on this later on, like when I lose some weight and start looking good. You guys will start noticing it on my face. The Blue Dream is the reason I got a haircut last week. As a matter of fact, really quick, James, try out CBDX. Because I woke up with that Blue Dream and I went to get a haircut last Monday. Think about it. All right, let's get back to the racism, ladies and gentlemen. So on my Twitter, right, I retweeted some politicians that are running for office in New York City. Damn hungry now. Let me know a cheeseburger, because cheeseburger was blocked by accident yesterday, and I brought him back. So let me know cheeseburgers in the chat, or if you're not blocking. So I want to play this video first. Carmen de la Rosa. I even told her that I was going to play her video this morning. So hopefully she tunes in. Probably going to get some politicians in the chat. So Carmen de la Rosa, come on down. You're the first one. There's 3 of them today, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go with Carmen de la Rosa. All right, she's running for assembly, right? These are the new the new wave of politicians that we're getting, right? These SJWs, SJWs. Let's look at her. Let's not body shame her, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not do none of that.
Say hi, Teddy. Say hi. Oh, don't look. Say hi. Hi, I'm Carmen De La Rosa. I'm the Democratic nominee for City Council in District 10, the communities of Inwood, Washington Heights, and Marble Hill. I'm so excited to talk to you today about my racial justice platform. As
Bitch, slow the fuck down.
I was proud to be a member of the correction.
I mean, young lady, skinny young lady, slow down. She's just like plowing through this. Slow down. And why are you wearing a sweater? Shouldn't you be wearing like a nice business suit? You know, you're running for office. Why is your hair wet? Why is your hair all a mess? Like, you're running for office. Like, I'm telling you, ladies, what did I say? What have I been saying for the past since I started doing the McDonald's employees are a politician. This girl should be at McDonald's taking our orders and getting it wrong. But she's running for office and she might win. She might win. I'm just saying. No, pass. My racism. That's a hard pass. If anybody wants to smash, let me know in the chat. There's a better candidates out of the three. We're gonna see which one is smash or pass out of the three. Oh, come on, that's a racist game to play. Let's stop, ladies and gentlemen, stop being racist. Whole chili recipe, that was a racist idea, man. Smash and pass game is very racist. Let's not play that. Come on. That's
the
racist.
Communities of Inwood, Washington Heights, and Marble Hill. I'm so excited to talk to you today about my racial justice.
Yo, slow down. Yo, and why is the camera like below her nose? Like, shouldn't you hold the camera like look at me? I don't do my videos like this. Hey guys, right? You guys don't want to see my nostrils, right? Right? How would I look like if I did my video? Hey everybody, good morning. So like the whole time you're looking at, oh no, no. So this girl, I don't know, she's running for office. She can't eat. Look, it's what is this? Vertical? Did I say it right? Vertical is this way, horizontal is this way, right? Horizon, sun. Yeah, I said it right. So she held it. English is my second language, okay? So she recorded this vertically. What an idiot, man. You're an idiot, Carmen De La Rosa.
As your assembly member, I was proud to be a member of the Corrections Committee and lead the charge for parole justice in New York State.
Parole justice, you're going to let more criminals out. You're an idiot. All right. She dismantled institutional racism and the criminal justice system. We started off the show with racism is a health crisis. So she looks very healthy, right, ladies and gentlemen? She's very healthy. So she knows that racism is a health crisis. So I think she's a good candidate to battle racism since she's very healthy.
Committee and lead the charge for parole justice in New York State. As your council member, I have a plan to dismantle institutional racism.
Institutional race. She's gonna dismantle it. Like when she's at Joe's Crab Shack, dismantling that lobster with her bib on. That's how she's gonna dismantle institutional racism. Right, Gatito? Even my cat agrees.
In our criminal justice system by ensuring the expedited closure of Rikers Island, ending the inhumane practice of solitary confinement, and ensuring that there is accountability between the NYPD and our communities. One of the things that make this city great is the fact that we are a diverse city that should celebrate the unique immigration stories that exist in each of our communities. As a city council member, I will prioritize ensuring that we have a true sanctuary city, a city where city agencies won't be coordinating with ICE, so that we are no longer part of the deportation machine that we see separating families across this nation. I truly support the right of immigrant New Yorkers to vote in municipal elections. We also must ensure that our immigrant brothers and sisters are able to participate fully in their communities and be civically engaged. And this is just a small step towards what we can do to improve the lives of immigrant New Yorkers, immigrant workers. Council member, I will prioritize ensuring that we have a true sanctuary city, a city where city agencies won't be coordinating with ICE, so that we are no longer part of the deportation machine that we see separating families across this nation. I truly support the right of immigrant New Yorkers to vote in municipal elections. We also must ensure that our immigrant brothers and sisters
are able Carmen de la Rosa
fully in their communities and be civically engaged. And this is just a small step towards what we can do to improve the lives of immigrant New Yorkers, immigrant workers. So we support the right. I truly support the right.
So she supports the right. So let's get that. Let's start off with that. Carmen de la Rosa supports the right. She's a right-wing supremacist. Carmen de la Rosa, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I didn't say it. Rocky Matrix said it. But you know what? She's gonna be the next double XL Ocasio Cortez. Carmen de la Rosa. She is CDR double X XL. CDR. I wanted to play this video because this is the first video I saw this morning. I think I retweeted it in the morning. And I even wrote to Carmen de la Rosa. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna talk about you in my show this morning. So hopefully, Carmen, you're watching this. Maybe I'll clip this and send this to you. You don't have that many followers. You know why, Carmen de la Rosa? Because you're preaching the same shit everybody preaches. Racism, 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 blackly, black, 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 blackly, black, black, black. You keep talking about diversity. You really think diversity is saving our city? Really? Or not my city, your city. Inwood, Washington Heights. Before I left New York City, I was working in Washington Heights, Inwood. Being in that dump of a community over there is the reason I wanted to leave New York City. There's crime everywhere. Rats running around the streets. Diversity. There's a lot of diversity in Washington Heights. It's not just Dominicans. There's a lot of diversity. A lot of the small businesses closed. There's one pizza shop that had one of the best beef pizzas, was owned by an old Italian guy and an old Italian lady. Had a couple of Mexican guys working there. They closed down. So that Inwood section, Washington Heights section that you're representing, Carmen de la Rosa, I know well. It sucks. And then you have the Dominicans on one side, and then you have the park dividing it, and then you have the Jewish people on the other side in the Inwood section, the closer to the water. All the buildings along the river, which one is it? The Hudson River is where all the Jewish people live. All the rich white celebrities live along the West Side Highway. I kid you not, ladies and gentlemen, the $7,000 a month apartments, they're right there along the side of that bridge. And you know who lives there? Judges, politicians. I've seen it. I've been there. They're the ones that live there in the $7,000 a month apartment, mostly Jewish people. And then you got the apartments in the inside where the blacks and the Dominicans are at. They keep them all concentrated in one section. But that other section over there, very protected, very clean. You see cop cars there. But the inner side, 138th, 139th, 140th, crime. Sal's famous is that hobo chili recipe. I think you nailed it. I think that's the one. Yep. Hold on. I think you nailed. Oh no. I think you nailed it. The one on 141st. Sal's. I think that's the one. Sal's famous pizzeria. I think that's the one. Hold on. Famous. Where's the Sal's? It's a red awning. Washington. I even took a picture of it. Sal's famous pizzeria. I was in Babylon, New York. Nah, I don't know. I gotta find it, but it was something like that. Man, but New York City pizza. Let's go. Speaking of pizza, she eats a lot. I mean, that's not cool. That's racist.
right of immigrant New Yorkers to vote in municipal elections.
So she wants elite, undocumented people to vote in elections. Of immigrant New Yorkers to vote in municipal. Why is she putting the camera below her nose? I do not want to see your nose. Look how many holes we have to deal with. Your big mouth, your two holes here, and then your eye, your dead eyes. Like, can you move the camera up, please? Like, you're running for office here. Nobody wants to see your nose.
Elections. We also must ensure that our immigrant brothers and sisters are able to participate fully in their
Why? Are they paying taxes? Maybe you should say that. Maybe they should be like, so by that they're paying taxes also, right?
communities and be civically engaged. And this is just a small step towards what we can do to improve the lives of immigrant New Yorkers, immigrant workers across the city.
How about improving the life of regular New Yorkers? Why just immigrants?
Of immigrant New Yorkers, immigrant workers.
What about New Yorkers? Aren't New Yorkers important?
Across the city. Another issue that I'm excited to continue working on is the issues of climate change. We see every day how asthma rates continue to rise in our community, how flooding is more and more common.
Flooding is more common because people litter. If you go to New York City, I got pictures, man. I think I lost it in my old phone. What happens in New York, people litter. Washington Heights is very dirty. The sanitation doesn't pick up the garbage, so all the garbage, right, it gets clogged on the drainage pipes, on the drains, so it's just clogging up and things start getting flooded. And there's so many apartments now, there's so many people now, ladies and gentlemen. There's a part of the Bronx, right, South Bronx, there's a part of the Bronx that they're just building a bunch of tall buildings. They're building a bunch of tall buildings in the South Bronx. All these skyscrapers. Skyscrapers in the Bronx. The Bronx is not known to have skyscrapers. There's skyscrapers in the Bronx. It's that's not the Bronx, Manhattan, right? You're supposed to be in other boroughs, and you look out your window and all you see is Manhattan. From any window that you're at, you look out the window towards Manhattan. And, ladies and gentlemen, when I was in high school, when the Twin Towers fell, I saw the two Twin Towers from my math class. And I saw the smoke. And I saw the other plane from the window of my school. Because there weren't tall buildings everywhere. Now there's tall buildings everywhere. Like, you just get out your house now, you're like, oh, you live in residential neighborhoods. Have you paid attention to this? You go to residential neighborhoods, somebody sells a house, then somebody else sells a house, they tear the houses down, and they just build a little apartment complex, maybe 20 apartments. But a 2-family house, to make it into a 20 or 10 family little apartment duplex. So in the area that was meant for 2 families, now you're putting 20 families, 40 families, 60 families. They're tearing down little buildings in Manhattan, little bodegas, right? Little corner stores in between buildings. If you live in New York, you've seen this. Remember in New York, you have like a building here, a little store here, like a little shoe shop in the middle, and then a big tall building here, a little, medium size. The little shoe shop got bought out. And what these idiots did is they built a small apartment complex, maybe like 40 stories high, right? And it's just a little, the size of the shoe shop. So you walk into the apartment, there's the stairs and then the apartments, and then it just goes really high. There's a few buildings like that in New York. So now you're like overpopulating a certain area. Don't you think that's gonna collapse? I don't know, just common sense. I don't know. I'm just using my common sense. Now you're putting a lot of people into certain neighborhoods. Washington Heights, where she's talking about, they're building bigger and taller buildings there. Too many people, cars. Where are people going to park their cars now? You know that creates fights, crimes. You know, more people, more resources. There's less stores. If you go to Washington Heights, there's a lot of stores closed. You know, all the looting that's going on. You know, the pharmacies are going to close. The bodegas are getting robbed too. But nobody's talking about that. The media doesn't talk about that because they only care. They only care about. Remember the black kid that shot the school here in Texas? Nothing happened to that guy. Nothing happened to that kid. But if it was a white kid, we would be talking about gun control right now. If it was a white kid that shot up that school in Texas, we'd be talking about gun control every day. Joe Biden would have passed the bill already. The Republicans would have caved in already on a new gun control bill if the school shooting was done by a white kid. So black privilege, all these crimes committed by black people are not even put on the news. We don't know about that. But a white person that faces the St. George Floyd statue in Union Park in New York City, that makes headline news because it was a white guy who did it. Hey, good morning, Juan Jimenez. Good morning, Julio Esparza. Good morning, everyone. Don't worry about it. Class is cool, man. Oh, let's go back to our friend Carmen de la Rosa. Empanada over here. She's not an empanada. She's an acapurria.
In these communities, we often don't see.
I'll show you an empanada next.
As your council member, I support
She followed me back,
for
so
NYC
not
and
her.
for NYCHA. I will work to bring resources to fight climate change in northern Manhattan.
I'm gonna be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, right? I'm fat, right? But if I'm running for office, I am not gonna be fat running for office. I'm never gonna do this. Disgusting. Running for office is disgusting. But if I were to run for office, I would get in shape first. We know Omar Navarro. Everybody remembers Omar Navarro. It's getting kind of windy. This fan. Everybody remembers Omar Navarro, right? Remember Omar Navarro? Blues Dolls remembers Omar Navarro. She famously animated Omar Navarro with the pig nose. With the pig nose, and now you know where I'm going there. All right. Testing 1 2. I'm back. Am I good? I'm good. I had to slap the computer. I have an old computer. Mic, check. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Am I back? I'm good. Let me know, people. Let me know. I have a USB mic. It's a short mic. We good. There we go. We're back. Sometimes it happens. You know, it gets racist sometimes. So, you know. So let's finish with Carmen de la Rosa because what we got? We got 20 minutes. We got 20 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We got time. I want to cover 2 more politicians. They're funny. I'm telling you, man. So what was I saying about Omar? Fat people? Oh, I saw her face. Now I remember. So Omar Navarro, right? I don't know. It looks like Omar Navarro. Omar Navarro was fat when he was running for office. And I'm like, you're fat. Now he's skinny. Now he lost a lot of weight. And I'm like, maybe he's running again. I'm like, I hope if you run again, you're skinny. Because if you're running for office, you don't want to be fat. Because when you say the word work, like this beautiful skinny girl over here saying, when she says work, the first thing that comes to my mind is like, I mean, you don't even work out for yourself. How are you going to work for a district, right? As a politician, you're fat. You're lazy. Fat people are lazy. Well, I'm fat because I'm lazy. If I were to put some effort, I wouldn't be fat. That's the straight truth, right? If you're fat, you're lazy. You got to be real with yourself, right? If I'm fat because I'm lazy, yeah, I'm lazy. I'm fat. I've been fat. I've been 260 pounds. I know what it is to be fat. It sucks. It sucks being fat, but it's a comfortable lifestyle. I'm fat. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's lazy. It's a lazy lifestyle. But I know I'm fat. I admit it. I'm fat because I'm lazy. If I wasn't lazy, I would be going to the gym. So now when this politician is telling me I will work, bitch, how about you go work out at Planet Fitness first? And then you go run for office. Better yet, you be like, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I worked hard on myself first. Like I told James, work on yourself first. Make yourself great again. Work on yourself first. Nobody gives a damn about you. Nobody gives a damn about me. Nobody gives a damn about you, James. Nobody gives a damn about you, Carmen De La Rosa. So now if you would fix yourself up, lose weight, look very presentable, how about putting on a nice suit for your video? You know what? I'll take you seriously. But you have this hair like you just came out the shower. Right? Eat a salad every day, Carmen De La Rosa. How about you be like, you know what? My campaign, until I get elected, I will lose a pound a day or 3 pounds a week until I get elected. Maybe like a gimmick like that. I don't know. Maybe her nose is like that because she breathes in. I forget. I'm not going to say nothing. Let's move on, folks. Let's finish this Carmen De La Rosa so we can move on.
Bring green
If you're watching Carmen De La Rosa, what's up, man? Constructive criticism, all right?
uptown and make sure that we are investing in sustainability right here. Check out my website, carmenfornyc.com, where you can see our extended racial justice platform.
No, I do not want to see your extended racial justice platform, but we are going to see it. Not today. I'll be coming back to you, Carmen De La Rosa. Carmen De La Rosa, I would like to interview you also, if you wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind seeing these new politicians, man. So, Carmen De La Rosa, let's talk. Hit me up. I'll probably clip this and put it on Twitter. All right. So, all right, Carmen De La Rosa. All right. No disrespect with what I said. It's just constructive criticism. I got to keep it real with you. Helping you out over here. If nobody tells you the truth, see, if you do your next video without showing your nose, you'll be doing good. Trust me. All right, let's go to the next candidate, ladies and gentlemen. So let me know, smash or pass on Carmen De La Rosa. Now, if she lost some weight, I don't know. Oh, so we're going to have another one. We go from Carmen De La Rosa. We're going to go to La Rosa de la Roja. Arriba. My people.
You take away everything we need to survive. We are living in literal.
Shut up. Oh my God, shut up. Jeez. Oh my, coming in hot. Roja. Caliente, chili pepper, jalapeno, yo, picante over here, man. Like, chill out. All right, let me lower this girl. Chihuahua over here. Look at this Chihuahua. Roja, Katy. What's her name? Katy de la Roja? No, the other one was Carmen de la Roja. I don't know what the hell they are.
If you take away our housing, you take away our food, you take away our education, you take away our playground, you take away everything we need to survive. We are living in literal hell. Capitalism kills and socialism heals. So let's fight for socialism because enough is enough. So that's why we're standing out here to vote, saying vote for Kristen, vote for Kathy Rojas, because we're fearless leaders that are not afraid to say we want liberation. We don't want 3 apartments in a luxury condo. We want the whole fucking building. So give us the whole building because we created it. We create everything in this city. We don't want more police. We want after school programs. We want mentorship programs. We want jobs for our youth, jobs for our families, food, housing. These are the things that we deserve because we create all the wealth and it is ours. Stop letting people tell you that we don't deserve it. We deserve it. We create it.
Geez, shut up.
It's time for us to fight for it.
All she's doing is crying. You're not giving solutions. All you're doing is begging.
You take away our house.
Hey, Kathy Rojas, whatever. Chihuahua. I invite you also. You want to tune in? I mean, I wrote to all these fine ladies, and remember what I said. If you're running for politics, you got to be three things to win. You got to be the trifecta. You got to be female. You got to be gay, bisexual, or trans, and you got to be black or brown. There's a politician. Um, there's a Richie Torres in the Bronx. He was running two years ago, and I called it. He unseated an incumbent, right? And when I heard about him, I'm like, he's gonna win. This guy, you know why he's gonna win? Richie Torres. Check it out. He's black, but he's Dominican. He speaks Spanish. Check it. Wait, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. He's gay. What else is he? I think he's like a military or something. I don't know. He was something else. He was like five. I remember he was five things in my hand. I'm like, damn, this guy is more than the three. He's black, but not only is he's black skinned, he's Dominican or Puerto Rican, one of those. So that he's bilingual. Look at that. He's gay, and he's a minority. You know what else was he? He's gay. So once you have all that, you cover your bases. It's a slam dunk. You run for off. You win. So you gotta fit one of those categories right there. All right, let's go back to Kati Rojas.
You take away our food. You take away our education. You take
Who's taking away this? Who? School is free, you dumb. School is free. You could send your 5 anchor babies to school for free. Like, what are you talking about? Like, just what the hell are you talking about? You could send your kids to school for free. Oh yeah, Richie Torres is an immigrant too. Yeah. So this
away our playground. You take
what playgrounds? Who's taking away your play? Well, yeah, maybe to build a building. That's right. That is true. But they got to take away the playground to build the affordable housing behind you. You dumb. You see the buildings behind her, right? This is one of the newer buildings New York Cities are building. These are the new apartment complexes. So remember, I said there used to be like little bodegas and little shoe shops and mom and pop pizzerias. So what they do is they buy them out and they build these big buildings, as you see behind her in New York City. So they build those buildings where little bodegas. So on the bottom of this building, they would yep, look, Richie Torres wants to put unvaccinated people on the do not fly list. See, I didn't even know that. Thank you, Rocket Man. And Richie Torres, right? Remember, I told you guys they put Little Lightfoot in Chicago, the one Lance Bottom, open bottom jeans, the one from Baltimore. All these black mayors. De Blasio is black because his wife is black. So they put all these black politicians. Check it out. Even Soros, the judges that Soros put in place, all these politicians, all these black judges that he put into power, and they're releasing all the criminals. You know, they're releasing a lot of black criminals because they're trying to bring down the statistic rates because statistics are racist. So since there's a lot of black people incarcerated, that's why they're trying to. All these politicians are talking about is releasing black people from prison. They're trying to bring down the stats down. Rikers Island. I don't know. We're gonna get to that part of today. But this is part of the whole thing. Oh, everything is racist now. We started the show talking about health. The biggest health crisis in New York City is racism. I got to get to the other contestant today. So hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's quickly go through this crazy one quick.
away everything we need to survive. We are living in literal hell.
Oh yeah, you're living in literal hell. Look what you're at. You're a woman. You're speaking your dumb mind in the middle of the street. Nobody's torturing you. Go to Afghanistan. Go to any other country. See if you could pull over children. You're not living in hell. Stop calling this is not hell. Maybe living with you is hell. Yeah, living with you, having to hear you is hell. But yeah, New York City is hell. Yeah, actually, New York City. My bad. Maybe you're. I agree with you. I forget it. I agree. New York City is hell. I agree with you.
Capitalism kills and socialism heals. So let's
Socialism heals. You dumb Incan princess.
because enough is enough.
So she doesn't offer any solution. She just screams,
That's
screams,
why
screams.
we're standing out here.
All right, shut up. Let's go to the third contestant today. Tomorrow I'm gonna pick out 3 more. But let's pick out the third. She followed me back. Melanie de Arrigo. All right, so she followed me back. Maybe I'll invite you to the show too, Melanie. I want to talk to politicians before they become politicians, you know.
What does people power look like?
People power. So
it looks like a movement of people tired of waiting for what could be
power.
and using their collective power to fight for what should be.
People power.
Where we put the future of our planet over the profits of big oil. Where every child is guaranteed a high-quality education, food to eat, and clean water to drink. Where every American has the right to health care without going broke or worse. Where who you are, who you love, and where you're from doesn't stop you from being who you want to be. Where race and gender don't limit your success, safety, or autonomy over your own body. People-powered means that lobbyists don't control us. Our values do. It means the needs of our communities always come before the needs of billionaires. And we commit to helping everyone at the expense of no one. Are you ready to fight with me? This is our moment. This is our America. And we have the power to decide how we move forward. Join us. I'm Melanie Dorigo, running for Congress in New York's 3rd District, and I approve this message.
When she said people power, ladies and gentlemen, remember John Laurinaitis? Stacey Pressman, I'll look her up because we're going to be covering all these politicians. I'm going to check them out. There's a lot of them out there, and there's a lot of nobody talks about. I'm gonna give them all a shine. I'm gonna put their names on the title too. So that's what she was talking about. People power. That's what she was talking about. People power. Big Johnny. People power, right? She really used people power. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen. In closing, let me put on my thinking cap. Let me put on my. Where's JJ Stoner? I'm gonna get smart with you guys. I'm gonna get smart with you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get smart. It's the closing dialogue, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get smart for a second. No more joking around. Let me get off my fence. And let's get to the closing section. They say a beanie makes a man. So we're gonna talk smart, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna talk intelligent. Just me and you guys. We're just here. Let's talk intelligent. We got like 5 minutes left, 7 minutes. JJ Stoner questioned me yesterday and said, a beanie doesn't make you smart. Well, doesn't it? Look at me right now. Look how smart I look, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes your brain, it works. You want to keep it warm. You put on a beanie. It keeps it warm. It's like keeping the engine in your car running. Keeps your car going. Keeps your mind and body going. A beanie. Sometimes you have ideas, and the beanie retains the ideas from coming out. So if I didn't have the beanie on, my ideas would be like flying away like a ghost or something. So with the beanie, you retain the ideas for later on. Your memory increases your memory capacity. It's like a computer, right? You want to have a nice towel. You want to have a nice cover on it, right? That's what a beanie is. And For everybody that wants to go out and make fun of Tim Pool, look how successful he is. I'm taking notes. He says to be successful, 6 hours of content every day. Wear a beanie. Wear the same clothes every day. You know what? Sometimes you got to listen to winners, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to be like Michael Jordan, you got to be like Michael Jordan. And racism, ladies and gentlemen, it's a bad thing. Racism is bad. We got to support our black brothers and sisters. I stand for equality. We got to help them out. We can't be like those racists in January 6th, the white supremacy. No. We gotta be stand together with our pride. We gotta stand together with them. All right. All right. Testing. Damn. This USB mic. All right. Am I back? Damn, I couldn't keep it straight. Good thing the mic went out probably there. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta get new equipment. I'm using a ThinkPad from 2012. It's like all souped up. And I got a nice Shure mic, the USB one. It's because the new laptops, right? You can't connect the Ethernet cable to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I go, let me give out shout outs. Shout outs to maybe the mic will go out again. I don't know. I want to give a shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to One Hot Minute. Shout out to B Smiley the Third. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Mihara Show. Shout out to Nikki Fruit Loops. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Rocket Man, Rocking Matrix. Shout out to Blues Doll. Shout out to Mysterious. Shout out to One Hot Min. Shout out to Fat Keck Boy. Shout out to Gigi Alin. Shout out to who else is in the chat? Shout out to Victor. Shout out to Shake Zem. Shout out to Andrew Audio. Shout out to Dave Palucci. Shout out to Julio Esparza the Third. Shout out to Swally. Shout out to T Moose. Shout out to Daryl Levin. Shout out to Blues Dolls. Shout out to who else is in the chat? I'm missing everybody. Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Cheeseburger. See, sometimes I remember the names. Like one day I'm gonna say them all without my eyes closed. Oh, shout out to One Hot Min. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Daywave is next. I don't know who this Daywave guy is, James, all right? I don't know who he is, but people in the chat told me that Daywave is next. I don't know who that guy is, so check him out. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shout out to Malevolent Bystander. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. God willing, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back early. I'm gonna try to start earlier. I really gotta start the show at 7:30, like I said. But racism makes me late. All right. Remember today's topic, to the lesson that we learned today, ladies and gentlemen. Racism is a health crisis. So when you're not breathing well, your blood pressure is high, remember racism. Oh, shout out to B Smiley the Third. I don't remember saying shout out to B Smiley the Third. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great and productive day. And remember, if something bad happens to you, just blame it on racism. It's the reason why you're unhealthy, all right? Take care, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good day. God willing, see you guys tomorrow.